So I'm going to show my workflow with the RoamSR Roam.js plugin, and I have three types of cards. I have kind of a typical spaced repetition card where I try to answer, I try to give the answer. I have an incremental reading card, and I have a fractal inquiry question card. And hopefully we'll see all of those. So this first one is an incremental reading, which uses this fire icon. And this is a book that I've already read and taken a bunch of highlights. So I'm going to go through that off camera and make some spaced repetition and other follow-up cards to that. So I added a bunch of spaced repetition cards from this first section of highlights. I still have a lot more to do, so I'm going to keep this as a spaced repetition card, come back to it some other time, and I'll wait for these cards to pop up. This is just a traditional spaced repetition card. Why did Piaget think that peer interaction causes learning? There's some kind of cognitive conflict when you interact with another peer. Slavin thought that interaction was beneficial for learning. He thought that actually working on different aspects of the task was beneficial for focus, paying more attention. I just created these cards, so that's why I know them pretty well. Tolis and Gladstone found the effects of peer instruction. He found that they actually did better than individual answers because of prompting explanation. So this is a fractal inquiry card, which is used for questions that don't have necessarily a definitive answer. And they're just something that I hopefully learn more about over time. I can add sources or add sources as incremental reading cards if I want. So I have a few notes here from previous, but right now I'm just really not going to get into this. I have plenty of other things to do. What about Ethereum? So this is something where I definitely want to add some more incremental reading. Let's see what I have here. So yeah, this is actually what I had in mind, this list of articles. So I'm not going to do it right now, but I'll do it later. So I'll make a card to get into these articles and create more cards from them. This is a article that was just posted. Decide if I even want to read this. It's a pretty cool picture of kind of a new tree of life rendering. Why not copy it in here? Do this first. I'll have to think about later if I want to do anything with this. Probably not, but it's still cool to look at. And so this is an article, again, which I've already read. I do most of my reading still on my phone with Instapaper, but just showing off a feature that I've been playing with here, which is showing kind of a readability version of the article right in Roam. But like I said, I already have highlights here, so I'm just going to convert these to spaced repetition. I don't have anything yet. You may notice this timestamp. So this is actually, this comes from the videos, and it makes no sense with text, but I think it actually works. If I click this, shift click, this is going to pull up this again, and it's going to try to jump to this part in the text, and it does. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so basically this, helps me, if I do want to read a long article, it helps me keep my place. And it automatically updates as I scroll through. And you'll see the same thing with a video if I get to one of those. But for now, I want to go back up to this where I have my highlights, and let's start to convert these. So I accidentally knocked myself out of this question, out of this card, but you can see the SR cards that I made here. I try to put everything back to the source, and these are just hidden because of because I'm in a session with Roam SR. But yeah, I made a bunch of cards. I added one incremental reading, which is this investment tutorial. Anyway, I'm onto something new now, which is checking out what's new in Roam. And this is a incremental reading card, which is not like a fixed article or book or anything. It's something that I just check on periodically, with the understanding that it will eventually kind of fade out with the spaced repetition algorithm. But it's kind of like I can get into the habit of checking these things if I want to. If not, then whatever. But these are all just external links to check out what's going on with Roam. And then I have another fractal inquiry question. So this is one that I've worked on a lot. So this is a video that I should be using IR with, and this is actually just a link to YouTube. So let's turn this into a page with IR. And I'm going to put that in my daily notes. Of it up here, and get that link. So I don't know why this is taking so long, but here's a video. I'm going to copy over my notes from here. And I said I was at 53. So let me jump there. And you can see my IR tag here is going to get updated. So that way, I'm not going to watch this now, but when I do come back to it, I will have that, that spot.